Hello, welcome back to Keep On Growing with Trevor and Nick. Today we're talking cosmos, the plant that can actually get rid of whitefly, aphids, all sorts of things. So let's see what we can do. Let's go into the greenhouse. That's better. It's warmer in here. Temperatures in here at the moment are running at about 25. The vent in the ceiling has come on, so we know it's getting warm. As I said, we're going to be covering cosmos, how to grow it, how to sow it, all of that. We're going to be potting some on because we planted some up a few weeks ago, sorry. So in this video, we're going to help out as much as we can with both crops and gardens. So come inside and we'll have a chat. Yeah, it's all nice and warm in here. Blue skies, sunny Melton Mowbray. So welcome to you all from wherever you are in the world. We are here in Melton Mowbray in the sunshine, 25 degrees in this greenhouse. Lovely. Still got my t-shirt on, so you know it's warm. Anyway, what we were going to do is we're going to be planting up cosmos. And we've been sent these by the Welldale people to show you what we have to do. So, simple, straightforward, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We have a pot of cells, 6 in this one. And what we do is we have a look and see what it is. What we must say is sow by the date. Always check your date. See, this one says sow by September the 27th. Sorry, September 2027. That's better. Now then, we're going to get in here. And I, yet again, haven't opened them before I started. So let's get this opened and see what we have inside. Something nasty jumps out at me. We'll wait and see. Right, here we go. Inside we have, oh, it's in a polythene container. So loses the point that one for me, but never mind. And we have the seeds. There's quite a lot of seeds here. So we'll be sowing these up. Now they are a little normal seed. Place a couple of them, 2 or 3 of them in each cell. That's all you need to do. When we did it ourselves earlier in the week, we put one in the middle of each one, so it made it easier to see when we're filming. But this one, we're going to be greedy and put in 3 or 4. Straightforward, in they go. We'll see how many we end up growing by the end of the week. These basically will take about 7 to 10 days to germinate, so be warned, it's a quick one. As ever, if you are handling your seeds, do it over the top of what you're sowing. That way you don't have any surprises coming up as you thought you had your cosmos and suddenly a sunflower arrives or something. So now you know that is cosmos. We've done it. Now, let's move that over there. That's really all there is to it. All we've got to do now is get our little sieve, as we've done before, handful of compost, shake it over the top, make lots of mess. I do like a bit of mess now and again. It makes things look used. And that's it. We know the sieve is broken handled, so it came out the kitchen and it becomes mine. Now then, get rid of the spare compost before I end up with black elbows. That really is all there is to it. They are quite a straightforward, simple seed to sow. You sow them about 1/2 centimetre underneath the soil, so hence the fact I've just lightly covered it with compost there. Now, what I would say is cosmos, they're an excellent companion plant. I know I keep saying about companion plants in some of my seed videos, but they are companion plants for vegetable plots, gardens, things like that, because they work with your garden. They attract pollinators so that your vegetables, fruits, flowers, whatever you're growing needs pollinating. Cosmos attracts pollinators, so you're then able to get more out of your crop. Simple as that, really. It attracts the hoverflies, bees, parasitic wasps, all of those sort of things. And what they do is they come down as a crop controller for aphids. Yes, they dive in, grab the aphids and eat them. Oh dear, no more aphids. They do the same with whitefly and things as well. So that way you are in a position where you don't have to rely on chemicals to keep the nasty little pests at bay. Once you've sown your seed in a moist compost, so basically we've had this one soaking for a couple of hours before we filmed, and we've now sown into it. Now, if you didn't sow into it, what you would need is the old squeezy bottle, and you just give it a light coating and it will then be nice and moist, ready to germinate. As I say, it will take about 7 to 10 days to germinate these. So it is something that you will have to keep an eye on because they will be quite quick. Now, you then keep them in a moist atmosphere and they do all the work. They will suddenly send out little shoots and you will have cosmos. After a while, the seeds have germinated, they then go, and then we move on. A few more weeks after that, they are then big. Well, we're going to be planting these up into their final home before they go onto the garden. So basically what we do is we plant them up into these pots, and then as if by magic they fill the pot out, grow nicely, and we then, when they're this size and they're potted up, they go outside. As you saw, there's 4 mini greenhouses out there now, and that's where they will spend the next few weeks. After that, they go into the cold frame to harden off a bit more, and then it's time to start planting. So it's quite a quick process with cosmos, but as long as you follow the rules, keep them moist, keep them looked after, and you'll be okay. And then soon you'll find they are in the little black pot and ready and raring to go. As you can see, they have quite long stems at this point, so when we pop them on into the little black pots, we will be burying them just below the baby leaves. That way they will send out more roots from the bottom as well as everything else. So each one basically is going to be buried to there, and you can have a closer look if you want. There you go. They are the baby leaves. They look like ordinary leaves. Eventually they drop off, but you will bury them into the pot to about that. So what you'll see above will be that, and that will all become root fodder. So that's what we're going to do now. If you were wondering what seed mix we use, it's our own mix, and there is a link in the descriptions part under this video for how to make it. It's quite straightforward. We make it ourselves. We've used it for years and it's always worked for us. So if you want to make your own, go down to the bottom and have a look in the link section and you'll see seed mix. You'll also see potting mix as well, because here's our potting mix. Slightly damp, nothing too exciting, apart from the fact that it hasn't cost you a fortune buying it in the shop, because we make our own. And yet again, in the bottom of this video there is a link to how to make potting mix, so you're all covered. Anyway, I'm waffling. Let's get on and start putting these into their new homes. I think I should send them a welcome to your new home card, really. No, a little bit too far. Now then, we're going to be putting in a little bit of potting mix into the bottom of the pot. That is stage one. We then get our little helper and we take out the one that we saw earlier. Or as they say in some programs, here's what we did earlier. Here's one we made earlier. Right. Loosen it up around the edges because it's probably set quite nicely. I do like these little gadgets. You get them given to you as prezzies and things. And here come the roots. There we go. That goes into there. Empty out some of the compost. Now then, always hold it by the leaves, never by the trunk, the stem. If you hold it by the leaves and a leaf gets broken, another leaf comes back, it grows. Hold it by the stem, stem gets broken, plant dies. Simple. So we plant that into there, backfill with potting mix right up to the baby leaves. Tap that down so it has a firm base to start its life with, and we can actually put a little bit more in there. And there you have it. That's all there is to it. That is now ready for its new home with a label. So it's quite straightforward. That's what you do. A little bit of compost, just one little handful into there. Take out, slice round. Take the label out of the way because it's going to get in the way. Slice that round there. Pop it out. Holding it by the flower, the leaf, and add more potting mix. Getting it nice and straight and easy. Obviously, if you've sown like we did just now, you've sown half a dozen of these into, or 3, 4, whatever, into one cell, then you will have to split them up in the usual manner. But for ease of use on camera, I only planted one in each cell, so I didn't get caught out. There we go. It's straightforward. Take label, put it in, and on to the next one. You really don't want to watch me do all 6 of them, do you? If you looked in the mini greenhouse as we went past it, you'll find there's about 30 in there that I've got to do this afternoon. But what the hell, passes the time, doesn't it? But if you've liked this video, then click on like. If you've got any questions at all about this video, go into comments and just write down, type out what your comment is, what question you've got. So remember, like, thumbs up, comments, I always answer. Might not like the question, but I will find out, and we will probably make a video and show it to you so you know it yourself. And a big important one is subscribe. We like everyone who watches our videos to subscribe, purely because then we know that we're doing everything we can, and it gives you access. It doesn't cost you anything. It just means that you will get a little message saying that we've uploaded a new video. At the end of the day, it's really down to you. Subscription doesn't cost you anything. It just means that we're in contact and you know what's going on. As a bit of a help for us, if you watch the videos through to the end, you will then get a big praise from me, because then we know that you've really liked it and you've got all your questions answered, etc. So we'll do this one and then I'll let you get on. There we go. There's that one, all labelled and ready to go. I've got about another 30 to do. So in the meantime, I would like to say thank you for watching. And on behalf of Trevor and myself, nice sunny day out in the garden. And remember, keep on growing.